Okay, here's a quick little mobilization to get you ready to squat. Open up those hips, but turn on everything and get you active for your day. Let's hit play, shall we? Okay, so I start by sitting off in a little meditation, kneeling posture. You just pause. Take as much time as you need here. Do your thing. Moving on, when you're ready, here we go. You're gonna widen the stance out. Bring yourself towards a puppy dog pose, so lengthening out through the arms, opening up the front of the chest, doing a little bit of wiggling to open up that space there, right? I pulse back and forth between puppy dog and like a tabletop position, opening up the space in the front of the body, right? Doing little spinal pulses, opening that space, dropping everything down. Then I'm gonna walk my hands in, flip my fingers to open up the base of the forearm. Also just roll the shoulder girdle open, and that's pretty helpful. Right, take a few breaths, make sure your breath is smooth and even this whole time. Pause here, breathe about it, feel into the space, be intuitive. If there's any little motions that feel good that you wanna do, go for them. Widen the stance out, bring your hands behind you. We're gonna open up the front of the hips and the chest, right? So I'm leaning myself back, and then I'm gonna press everything open, draw it up. I'm now bringing myself to a kneeling posture, bringing my hands behind my back and opening up the front body, pulling the shoulders back and down. I then place one hand behind the body and I open up through the opposite arm, lengthen hip flexor, open the other arm again. Right, you can go as many times as you want side to side. If it feels good, do more of them. Stay breathing. I apparently do like 3 or 4 in this moment. Right, keep going side to side, feeling what's there. I just keep going, right? So just do what feels right. Keep flowing, opening up the space of the hips. We're trying to get rid of all the sitting posture and things we've done throughout the day. You're gonna swing your legs around, knock the legs side to side. I have a pretty wide stance because I'm tall and I prefer that wide type of stance. Okay, so you're just working and opening internal and external rotation. Just letting those hips get flossy, all right, enjoying yourself. I'm pressing down through my hands strongly to open up the front of the shoulder girdle, right? Breathing, exhaling each time I rotate in, inhaling through the middle, exhaling side to side. I'm pivoting on my heel as I move my legs side to side. Chest stays nice and broad. Okay, I'm not gonna bring myself down to my back. I'm gonna bring the inner edges of my feet together, the outer edges into the ground, and I'm gonna start pulsing through bridges. Now these get a little fun, all right? You gotta just imagine no one's watching, right? You're just pumping away, like you're just marathoning yourself here. I drive my arms into the ground, my shoulders are rooted, and I'm just pressing. You're just trying to send a ton of blood through the outer edges of the hips, right? The external rotators, as you drive the glutes up and down, drive, right? You can go for like 100 or plus of these, right? I think here I do maybe like 50 or 60. I'm then rotating one arm away, so I'm extending opposite arms just to kind of crawl and open up the body, right? These intuitive little motions. Keep flossing, keep pumping that air, right? People at the gym should watch and be like, what are you doing? You'd be like, you don't even know how therapeutic this is for my hips. My butt is being activated and I'm about to be able to rotate my hips so much better because there's blood going through them. Right? Keep pumping, he's pumping, he's going, he's pumping, it's good. Keep working, keep pumping. And then I hold, bring it back down. You're then gonna bring yourself into a little bit of core engagement. So I'm doing a hip flexor engagement. I draw my legs in and down as I bring my torso up and down. Basically low boat and high boat pose while I draw my legs slightly in. Exhaling in, inhaling away. Just pulse. Just strengthening the front of the hip now. Stay breathing, everything's turned on, everything's engaged. Lift and lower. I think I do like 20 here. Okay, now I'm fluttering my legs. My legs are really strongly drawn into the center of the body. I'm thinking about my legs drawing in from the center of my abdomen, right? Pulse, pointing out to the toes, and then I put my feet back down, and I'm gonna rotate my legs side to side. So you should feel a big difference between the first time you did it and the second time you did it. The legs should have a lot more activity in the hip, in the groin and the outer edge of the glute as well. All right, so you just pulse side to side, feel into that. Stay focused as best you can. Intuitive, be easy about it. We're about to do a banded flossing movement to open up the hips some more. That's coming up in just a moment. Keep moving side to side. You can do a lot of these. You can do quite a lot of windshield wipers. Okay, now we're doing a reverse tabletop and we're doing it dynamically, so we're driving the hips up and lowering down, opening the chest and hips, lowering, chest and hips, lowering, Right, you can hold yourself at the top, you can extend out through the front of the chest. Breathe about it, keep breathing. Be playful about it, be easy about it, don't stress. Okay, we're gonna spin around and we're gonna get the band and we're gonna place it on the hip. We're gonna bring ourselves into a low lunge here. So I'm placing it around the front of my right hip in this position right here. Okay, I'm gonna bring it right up high into the hip crease. And I'm gonna walk my left leg forward into a low lunge. I have a kettlebell ready, right? And I'm just gonna pulse myself forward and back. You wanna have a good amount of tension on the band. So pull yourself in deep, and I'm just pulsing in, pausing at the end, coming back. Pulsing in, pausing at the end, coming back. I'm just gonna keep going. I do maybe like 10 or so, but be intuitive. You'll be here for like a minute, minute and a half, something like that. We're not trying to hold the pose for a really long time. We're trying to just pulse ourselves in and out, right? It's gonna pull some space into that joint, right? So it's called a banded distraction. You're flossing into the hip space. I'm now grabbing the kettlebell and I'm pivoting the back leg in. I'm gonna now open up the groin, the inner thigh, as well as getting into the ankle and stretching into the calf. My shoulders stay back, my body is nice and tall, and I'm working into the space, pausing for a moment, coming back. All right, you can do, I do maybe like 10 here, and then I'll pause and I'll really like lengthen into that front space. Keep going, engaging, feeling with hips. All right, if you want to do more, you can do more. If you want to do a little bit less, that's fine too. Right, you want to make sure your hips are ready for your next session. And then I'm just kind of opening and flossing to the side, opening the side body, doing a little dynamic rotational work here, like you would if you were throwing a punch or running. Right, just a little bit of that cross body motion. Okay, from here I'm gonna switch, take the band off, do it as graceful, awkwardly as you can. Okay, I'm doing a couple little motions to open up the hip here, little hinge motion. Put it on the other hip flexor, walk yourself out. Okay, same thing the other side. I think I add in some like kettlebell rotations for fun, but first we pulse back and forth into the front lunge position. Just moving, just grooving, just enjoying our day. Open up in front of them hips. Right, and this isn't like a ton of core stuff that we did. This is really just a mobilization. If I were gonna go squat heavy, which I do later in my session here, I spend some time really turning on the core and doing things intra-workout. So throughout my workout, I will turn on some more spaces, some like bear crawl, abdominal tap stuff. Okay, I now have the kettlebell again. The back foot is pivoted in and I'm working into the groin space again. Thumbs up in, that band's pulling away, so it's gonna splay the hips apart. Shoulders stay back, body's nice and open and broad. Working into that front range. Stay breathing, and you're holding here at the end range. Right, these are just a guide for you to do your own thing. Here I do a little kettlebell Turkish, get a arm bar rotation kind of thing, but that's not necessary. I'm just playing around because it feels good. Okay, I'm gonna open back up, place the kettlebell down, do that side body stretch, that lean. All right, just feeling. The sides don't have to be perfectly evenly matched, but you wanna do more or less what you've done on the other side. Stand up, you could do some lunges, some movement here, some little vinyasas if you're a yogi. Walk away, you're good to go. Enjoy your day, friends, enjoy your day.